This is Kristen Welker at the White House after a stunning rebuke. Tonight, President Trump trying to downplay the impact of Roy Moore's loss, the candidate he supported.
How could that loss affect your agenda going forward?
I don't think it's going to affect it.
Still, it's a huge embarrassment for the president. After backing Moore's opponent in the Republican primary, Mr. Trump supported Moore in the general election, in part after his former chief strategist, Steve Bannon, convinced him to do so.
Get out and vote for Roy Moore.
Alabama exit polls show voters are divided in their support of President Trump after he overwhelmingly won the state just a year ago. So is the president becoming a liability?
Not only is Donald Trump weakened by losing a seat in the United States Senate, but he put his prestige on the line for a candidate who turned out to be absolutely toxic.
Deepening GOP concerns, the rift in the Republican Party is growing, with Bannon saying Moore's loss has energized his war against the establishment.
There's no magic wand. You're going to have to outwork people. If you get outworked, you're going to lose.
Even as many Republicans are stepping up their calls for Bannon to abandon his anti-establishment battle.
He campaigns in front of an American flag. He goes out of his way. He looks like some disheveled drunk that wanders in off the street.
On Capitol Hill, a mix of relief that Moore won't be coming to Washington.
I couldn't be more happy.
Alabamans didn't want somebody who dated 14-year-old girls.
And worry. The GOP loss in Alabama could be a sign of things to come in the 2018 midterm elections.
We can do better. Republicans can do better.
The immediate impact may be on Capitol Hill, where Republicans' already very narrow majority will now be cut by one vote, making it even more difficult for the president to pass key agenda items.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.